Hey guys, how's it going? So I hope that our video helped, and in this one we'll be focusing on the chain rule, and in particular for PDEs, partial differential equation. Okay, so what exactly is the chain rule and how do we use it? Well, in many cases we probably have a function which has two different independent variables. In this case we've got x and y, and the question might want us to find another variable which has t, so df over dt. Thing is, we cannot differentiate this because there's no t. However, what we do know about this, and the question normally tells us that x and y is defined in terms of t. So x and y are both functions of t's. Now, to actually solve this, we need to find the derivative of these two multiplied by the partial derivative of these guys. So to understand clearly, it's best I define it. So df over dt, how do I do this? Well, first things first, we need to find something which differentiates this function in terms of x, df over dx. So notice this is the curly one, it's a partial derivative times. But before we do that, I want to put this here first. df over dy. So notice that we have two things, df over dy and df over dx. So these two combined times the products would actually give you straight d's. Okay, so this straight d is a total amount, the sum of all the curly d's. Remember, these are partial. All the partials add up to make the full derivative, okay? Think of it like that. So this is the full, and this one is the first and second partials based on the number of terms. If you had 3 terms, there would also be plus df over dz, curly as well. So here's the partials, yeah? So that's what we need to know firstly. Okay, now what goes here? Well, first things first, we need to cancel these out to actually make the full. So to cancel this, we need something in terms of t. So first things first, we have dx over here over dt, and dy over dt as well. So these two would actually, in some ways, not directly, but cancel out, and would form the full derivative, the total partial derivative. Okay, so let's do this. So we know what dx over dt would be the derivative of this part here. Df over dx, the partial derivative of this, and the partial derivative of this, and the normal derivative of this. Let's do this then and replace, okay? So, what do we have here? The first partial derivative of this part, so y is a constant, that means x squared is a variable. So this will drop, so we're going to have 2x y cubed, good. Now the derivative, this one, and oh my god, this is already a product, so we need to use a product rule. But let's do it fast, okay? So to do the product rule, we pick one, so this will be t, and then differentiate this part, which we get et, plus we differentiate this one, which we get 1, times this one, we get et. That's a quick product rule. Very quick and useful in my opinion. Now next, plus, now we're going to do the partial derivative with respect to y. Differentiate with respect to y, same thing like before. X squared is a constant, so this would be 3y squared x squared. Okay, and likewise times dy over dt. So differentiate this, we should get 2t. And that's it. Now we just replace. So notice we still have x and y's, and all of this is df over dt. We just replace x and y with, replace x and y with these variables here. So let's do this, yeah? What do we get? So replacing everything, we should get, and simplifying. Actually, let's do it quick. So we're going to get 2 tet, and then y would be t squared plus 1 cubed, tet plus et. Next one, plus this would go here, would be 6 y squared would be t squared plus 1, x squared would be t squared e 2t. And that's really it, guys. That's really it. So at this point, you just have to simplify this. So if you did simplify this, and this is what you get. Let me just quickly rub off the board. Okay, so over here now, just rub everything out. If you were to simplify, you would get, first thing, taking out et, multiplying directly, we'll get 2 te 2t, t plus 1, t squared plus 1 cubed. Finally, plus in the bottom one, just expand. Actually, don't expand, just multiply this. No, just put it in front. You're just going to get 6 t cubed e 2t, t squared plus 1 squared. And that's it, guys. Hope this helped. Let me know if you need more.